Hello everyone, as we get closer to the Wild Rift EMEA Championship, let's take a quick look back and see how all of our qualified teams earned that spot.
Coming into the WREC Gamelord were most people's favourites to win the tournament, and they did not disappoint. They breezed their way through the upper bracket, beating Team Queso and Viv along the way. However, they had a bit of a shaky period, losing to WREC in the upper bracket final. But they came back stronger, reverse sweeping Viv in the lower bracket final and smashing WREC 3-0 in the grand finals to claim the #1 EU seed going into Barcelona.
Themselves to the finals in Barcelona.
WREC Esports came into the WREC with some huge names in the Turkish scene, including Sneaky, Swess and Regner. They eased their way past the first few rounds, but had a huge setback, losing 2-0 to Paula in the upper bracket semi-finals. WREC were able to bounce back in the loser bracket and get the rematch versus Paula in the grand finals. In this best-of-5 series, Paula was 2-0 up, but WREC were again able to bounce back and reverse sweep Paula, crowning them the champions of Turkey.
Birçok yetenek kullanılır. Regna almış olabilir Cyrex'i.
WREC GG, this super team of Europe, easily made the way to the grand finals of the WREC main event. However, they were not super in the grand final, losing 3-0 to Gamelord. It feels like WREC always fought at the last hurdle at every event, but that wasn't the case in the last chance playoffs. They destroyed everyone in their path, only dropping a single game, giving us some interesting unique picks, including 2 penta kills on Jinx.
It was a long, hard road for Team Queso to get to Barcelona.
Team Queso are done here!
In the WREC main event, they couldn't even make the top 4, losing to Formulation Gaming in the lower bracket quarterfinal. This means that they had to find another way to qualify for the last chance playoffs, and they did by winning the Purge Tournament EU Series.
Team Queso will be able to win the...
With the morale high and the momentum on their side, Team Queso were able to make the run in the lower bracket of the last chance playoffs and book their spot in the group stage at Barcelona.
Team Queso booked their tickets to Barcelona.
Paula made havoc trying to get to the EMEA Championship. They outshined the rest of the competition in Turkey, cruising the way to the grand finals of the Turkish WREC main event. However, after being 2-0 up in the grand finals versus WREC Esports, they threw away the chances first time around by losing 3-2. But they still had one final chance in the last chance playoffs. They didn't make it easy for themselves, but they did beat Sangalis 3-1 in the finals to book the tickets to Barcelona.
Both Formulation and Unicorns of Love will play against each other in the play-ins match, where the winner will qualify for the group stage of the EMEA Championship. Formulation were the surprise team in Europe, making it to top 4 of the WREC main event, beating teams like Team Dark and Team Queso along the way.
And they deserve this win through and through.
They did however lose to WREC Esports in the lower bracket semifinals, which knocked them out of the main event, but they still secured their spot in the last chance playoffs. It was the revenge story for Formulation that saw them beat WREC Esports in a 2-1 victory in the upper bracket semi-final to secure their spot in Barcelona.
Formulation Gaming!
But they couldn't secure their spot in the group stage, losing to both WREC and Team Queso. The Unicorns played in a play-ins qualifier match versus Talented Ones to try and secure a spot in Barcelona, and they cruised past them in a dominant fashion.
Unicorns of Love will rampage their way.
We saw a different meta out of these two teams compared to the European lineups, with picks like Senna and Nasus being played in the duo.
Yeah, Grizzly's just running him down.
Wow.
Didn't need the ult.
How did I do this?
Who will be crowned the EMEA champion? Tune in to the WREC from May the 5th to find out. You do not want to miss it.